and then they kiss
Well,
again.
considering Shesimore was running out of air.
Bit dizzy.
Yeah, it's at some point she's gonna snap out of it and say, "Oh my god!" and kind of grab Rika by the shoulders and keep her at a distance. We shouldn't be doing this. This is indecent. We're in public.
You see in the distance the couple of children that Rika was scaring off, sort of pointing at you, and a couple of girls snickering.
Oh my god. Are we gonna get fined? I hope not.
It doesn't seem like anyone's particularly, other than those children who seem to be poking fun at you, it doesn't appear that most people are so into their own parts that nobody's really paying attention to you. There's, the occasional glance from some passerbys at you, but other than that, not much. Doesn't look like you've grabbed the attention of any guards or any as such.
Oh my god, Rika, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I've made you look so bad in front of these people. I'm so sorry.
Immelsin Minel. I care for no one else.
Cher's gonna pull her in for a hug and say, I'm sorry, my upbringing has been hammered into me.
Yes, well, I hope my absolute indecency can make up for it.
You're not absolutely indecent.
I think your father would think so.
My father thought almost everything was absolutely indecent.
Well, I mean,
That
I think
feels
he just kept me
weird.
around for the paperwork.
You were very good at that job.
Well, I hope so. It was one of the few things I actually did.
You perceive out of the corner of your eyes a couple of people approaching you.
Yeah, the smile that Sherson's has disappears and she looks at the people approaching. Who are they?
It is Vasily with Irene. Vasily is basically going, "Look who I found! There you are! Look, I've just found Irene."
Rika.
Irene is literally being dragged by him as she's
Rika,
literally trying to not look at you directly.
And turns her, slowly turns her head, glaring like burning points.
What?
To her eyes like two pits into the deepest fires
At who? At
of the
Irene?
plane of elemental fire. No, at motherfucking Vasily.
Roll me intimidation.
Irene doesn't want to be here. That's fine. Vasily, why the fuck?
You know what I mean when I say Daniel is shady? He's shady as hell.
Read the room, my guy. Roll intimidation.
18.
He sort of stops. Is this a bad moment?
No, of course not, Vasily. It's great.
Of course it is. Have you not seen what they're doing?
What is the matter?
Is something the matter? I thought that
No, it's great.
Are you
Please.
going to
What do you
hide the
need?
fact of what you were doing, or
No.
okay? At which point he goes,
Rika's definitely still hugging Sherson.
"Oh,
Yeah, Sherson she's doing that thing where she wants to keep hugging Rika so much, but she's afraid that she's gonna make Rika look bad if she does. So she's kind of pulling away, but not really.
Sorry, I didn't realize that you were. I saw you from all the way back there, and I didn't. We'll just come. You can find us later. We'll just be.
No. What did you need? What did?
Nothing. I didn't mean. We didn't mean to disturb you. We should go again.
No, come on. You came for a reason. You might as well say why.
I was just thinking that, we haven't been all together in a long while, so I was thinking, I've seen Irene, I haven't talked with her in a long time, she's just been from the show, I thought it'd be nice to have us all together again. Oh, hang on.
That is not a bad idea. Yes, we'll be with you in a moment.
Alright, we can just meet back there at, at Anna's painting.
Let's do that. We'll see you there.
I told you, they were definitely... How should I have known? We were so far away.
I mean, definitely rolled a better perception roll.
And you're once again left to your own devices.
That was, I think that was the worst confession that anyone has ever made in the history of confessions.
Oh, I doubt that.
It's listen, I might as well let you know this now because this is the first time we've been alone together in a very long time, but this is not something new for me. I didn't just develop it here in Barovia. It started years ago. I think only a very short while after I actually got to know you. And when those things happen, after a while, it becomes very difficult to cram all the things you want to say into one single sentence without sounding like a complete imbecile. I think I'm still sounding like an imbecile now.
Yes, well, if you want, and I almost doubt you won't, if you want, you can be my imbecile.
I would love that very much.
Great, because this is also the case for me. This has been going on for a lot longer than just here.
No.
Yeah, remember the time I just dried my hands after you were, engaged?
Yes.
Which is a good reminder, you are still technically engaged.
Yeah, that's the moment where, all color drains from Sherison's face. She just takes a step back. Have I discredited my brother's honor?
Well, I mean, no. I mean, you're not your brother.
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference anymore. It just, the world, Sandra, it just feels like a dream nowadays, It feels like a dream that we both just happen to wake up from at the same time, and this is the real world, and you know what they say, I'm starting to question whether we're going to make it back. So,
well, seeing as we do want to go back, if we get your brother back, well, I mean, technically it's you she's engaged to, but also that's when
Because, look, that's what I'm saying. I can't really go back, Sandra. Whether I go back with my brother or without, if I go back with my brother, then I'm going to have to take up my station as Lady of Sanjan again. And they still haven't broken off that idiotic engagement with Lord Sade. And you know him, he's been milking that failed engagement for years.
Do you want to roll history, Rika? The name rings a bell. It is from a bit of a further away city. Definitely an influential figure. And it is, if you recall, there was a marriage arranged a few years back between, the Northern Shimmer lady and him, Lord de Sade. And you don't really know the details of what happened afterwards, but you recall vaguely that it was a scandal at the time that, the Northern Shimmer family had broken their promise. But you don't specifically recall what came of that.
How about... No, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to let it happen if we go back. If we take Ghostrad, maybe this place is better to stay, but...
I'd like the freedom of being able to go between worlds. Between Barovia and Sandrin, because I still miss that place. I still love it. I want to go back to that tavern. The first time I think that was the tavern that we usually went for beers, remember, after work. I think that was the place where I first realized that I don't just see you as a friend. And I remember exactly the event.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember there was this guy? His name was Marcus, if I remember correctly. And for some reason, he really disliked me. I don't know what I did to the guy. I don't know if I even did something to him, but whenever we went out on patrol together or he was just anywhere around, he had a lot of opinions about me. And I remember at some point, I felt very, very bad about it. And at some point, I was at the bar. I was supposed to get beers for everyone at the table. And he, to this day, I think he will claim that it was an accident, but he bumped into me deliberately and he made me drop everything. And he tried to make me look like an imbecile, like tried to make me look like a joke and an idiot for that. And I just remember you materializing out of thin air behind him and just grabbing him by his ponytail and pulling his head so far back, I was pretty sure you're going to snap his neck off. And yelling at him so loudly, everyone in the bar just stopped what they were doing. And he seemed so terrified in that moment, so taken aback by how intense your reaction was. I don't think he was expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. And I remember Saban yelling out, "Look at that idiot getting punked by a woman a quarter of his size." And yeah, watching you yell at that guy and put him in his place is the moment where I realized, oh, I'm in trouble.
After that, both of you got to spend more time together as both of you were moved to patrol duty for months.
Ah. What's worse for me is, right, I was still just the archival lady at that point.
Can you imagine how terrified he must have been? How confused.
Quiet little archival lady puts the bitch ass in his place.
You definitely put him in his place. He never even made eye contact with me after that day. He just decided I wasn't worth the trouble. But yeah, it's just so many bizarre things have happened in so many bizarre ways. And at the moment, I'm just thinking of Madame Ava's prophecies, and I'm thinking about the other things that need to be done. And if it's true what she says, that Barovia must always have a ruler, maybe we'd be good at it.
I mean, it takes very little to be better than Strahd. So, I'm up for it.
That sounds great. And she is going to put a hand on Rika's shoulder and caress her, cheek and say, "Is it okay if I kiss you?"
Her cheek is very warm.
I thought you'd never ask.
Well, let's roll Constitution again, ladies and gentlemen.
Both of you suffocate and die.
Oh no!
I mean, actually, you go unconscious first, so
We wake up because we are being given CPR. Sherrison is being given CPR by Sarah.
Vasily and Sarah stand there going like, "Oh my god, what happened?"
Actually, since Rika can hold her breath for 3 minutes, Sherrison can only hold her breath for 2 minutes. Sherrison would go unconscious first, and then Rika would perform CPR.
True. Okay.
You opportunist.
Listen. Rika never said she wasn't.
So you make another makeout session.
Yes.
Excellent. Yes. After it's done, I think we should go find Irene and Vasily. We can't stay back here forever.
No. Yeah, we should find them. Yep.
Again, offers his arm.
Rika is putting her arm around like the Sherrison's torso, like full on, like we're walking and hugging, because I ain't fucking letting go.
Well, initially very apprehensive about, is this proper? Sherrison will relent and they will walk, like that through the crowd.
The Christian side hug.
Exactly.
See, it is proper.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
This is absolutely adorable.
Are there any ravens?
Oh, again.
There are ravens, but no blue ones.
Okay, then I don't care.
And so you make your way back to Anna's stand, where Irene and I keep getting confused myself with the dual identities you guys have all made up.
Yeah.
Where Irene/Sarah, as well as Vasily, all standing, sort of chit-chatting as well with Anna, and they seem to be getting along all fine. They all seem to be having a good time. And of course, Anna immediately is the first to notice that her mom and dad are coming back, as she is looking at the two of you expectantly.
Hey, kiddo.
Hey!
And having a good time?
Yeah, Uncle Vasily and Aunt. Don't call me Aunt. That's just call me Sarah. And Sarah, I've shown them my picture, my drawing. Painting.
Painting.
Have I seen the final product by now?
Yes, you have.
Yes.
Okay.
We were over here
this,
talking about it earlier, if you remember.
I know this just keeps getting better and better every time I look at it. I think you have a very good chance of winning.
Thanks. I don't know. The other ones are really good as well.
Listen, even if you don't win this competition, for me, you won.
No. Thanks.
So, how's everyone enjoying everything?
I think it's quite a good. Well, this is certainly a very good event. I've seen quite a few, and I think this one is definitely in the top part of the lucky events. Not to mention, I'm talking about the picture. I think it definitely has a very good chance of winning, if I do say so. After all, I believe you had a very good teacher.
Of course, it would not have been possible without your masterful tutelage, Vasily.
Why, yes, thank you. Please be sure to remind people of that constantly. But, of course, we cannot forget, of course, that even the best tutoring would be useless without some top-quality talent, such as yours, Anna. Anna is just absolutely... She does not know how to take all of these compliments. She's just... she's beginning to become red as a matter, just sort of like nodding and going like, yeah.
Oh, bless her. Yeah, Jerrison's gonna, put an arm around her and hug her. Give her that hug you do on the shoulders of a kid.
Oh, yeah, she's hugging back, definitely.
Oh. So, what is the prize? What do you win if you win Best Picture?
I don't remember. Has it been said already?
I don't remember the slightest.
It's probably
I don't think it has.
It's probably some minor thing, like I don't know, like some sort of discount or something. I don't know, but that's what it usually is. But it's more about the winning more than the prize, I believe. Wouldn't you agree? I don't know. I feel like a prize would also be very nice.
Does the burgomaster seem to be very, very busy?
Yes, absolutely. Especially now in this time where he's trying to set up things.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
what have you been up to
remind
anyway
me?
these past few days? I haven't really seen a lot of you, and you seem to have been constantly busy. Actually, I would also really wonder about that. I mean, I've been in the church all this time, and I haven't really been able to talk much with you, which I should have probably tried a bit harder. But yeah, I would also be very curious to hear what you've been up to.
Well, I don't know if there'll be an announcement. Well, I mean, it shouldn't be secret as far as I know. So, I mean, we've been investigating certain people of some standing. Lady Reshta.
Irene just seems to... interesting. So you're investigating people. That's quite... That's a interesting thing. How's that go?
Well, it's gone well. We found the evidence we were looking for.
I see. Hopefully it wasn't anything too bad.
Well, I mean, considering she's kind of worshipping the devil.
At which point, Vasily, like, he's at the mention of Vesh, he's already looked very concerned. At this point, he's sort of going forward. Like, you've investigated Veshta.
Yes.
I see. That is...
You must never let evil take root. Ever.
it gives you a very doubting look. I'll be honest with you, I've spent quite a long time in this city, and it always felt like Vester and the current Burgomaster sort of balanced each other out. I'm a little uncertain about how things are going to develop once Vester is out of the frame, because that means that the
Yes.
Burgomaster does not have to, well, he doesn't have to tolerate, or he can do whatever he wants at that point.
Well, and this has to be kept between all of us. I did kind of give her a bit of forewarning.
What?
You were there.
What?
You were there.
Wait, I
when
was
said
there?
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
Justin was there when Rika said it. So, like,
Never mind.
yes, I mean, I kind of said that the Burgomaster was onto her. So, just going to see what happens with that.
You've given her forewarning. Why have you done that?
Well,
If it is-
considering there's a
if what-
giant blood pentagram in her attic.
Okay, so if what you're saying is true, which is that she is worshipping the devil and blood
Yes.
pentagrams, why have you warned her?
At the time, it seemed like a good idea.
He's looking at you like you would look at an alien, like... I also have
You know,
some...
now that I think about it, that was probably a pretty poor decision.
I also have some
Regardless.
concerns about all this with blood pentagrams.
Oh, it didn't do anything.
It
But there
did-
were dead people. Definitely sacrifices. And I talked to Vesta, and she definitely believes Strahd would be better for the city. So, yeah.
Listen, Vasily, I'm aware that you think that the Burgomaster and Veshta balance each other out, but the one that's been keeping this place afloat is the Burgomaster. Honestly, more power to him. If it keeps this city out of that man's clutches, I'm happy.
Yes,
you don't know the
little-
half of it, I'm afraid.
What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Look, power without... You can't give all the power to one man and expect that power to not go to his head. There's already bad things happening in Valaki. Take the reformation camp. Have you seen... You've seen the stalls. There's bad things happening here. And now with anyone to hold him accountable, I do not think things are going to get better even.
Yeah, well, I
I'm not
don't
going
think
to
about-
contest if you believe that the Burgomaster is better or worse as Vester. But what I will say is that Vester had served a purpose to keep the Burgomaster partly in check. Now that is...
Well, it was also, organizing a violent uprising.
Yes, that... What? Sorry?
Yeah, she was organizing an uprising to dethrone the Burgomaster and put Strahd in control.
Sorry. Before we keep talking about this, is there anything else I should know about? Because this is starting to sound bigger and bigger. First, oh my god, what?
Yeah,
How long have I been gone from Valaki?
I don't know.
It was a rhetorical question. Anyway, holy...
Yeah, she did also try to recruit us to help her. We think no.
Did you learn anything? Any details?
No, but it's definitely a peasant uprising.
Is it... I mean, now that you...
I don't know what she's planning. We weren't really part of her circle. We didn't really accept her job, so
Is
He looks around at, the joyful people dancing and laughing and drinking. Are you certain? A revolt?
yeah. That is what she's told me and
It's not too surprising, all things
and Brianna.
considered. The unrest isn't all that surprising considering everything, but this is troubling news. I hope you understand.
Oh yeah.
What do we do? Says Irene. We can't. I don't.
Listen, Sarah. That woman was planning to open up the door to that man and not just let him in, but let everyone of his cronies in as well.
Actually, I don't regret telling her at all because she did tell me afterwards that there's quite possibly Strahd's army on the way.
Wait.
I remember that very.
Irene goes horror. Like, her eyes open up and go, what?
Yep.
Listen, we're not gonna let him get you. That's why we're leaving, and we're leaving fast.
Why is he coming because of me? No, he couldn't.
No.
We don't know.
No. Veshta said it's because Valaki is the only holding that's not under his control, that is actively resisting him.
Oh God! All these people.
Listen, Sarah. He thinks she thinks she's dead. She's dead for all intents and purposes.
By the way, at this point, already before, but you should have noticed at this point that the color that you put in her hair has slowly faded. It's not completely gone, but there's strange of her original color sort of showing through her dyed hair.
I mean, her roots would probably also be showing.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah.
Also. I'm sorry. I'm just having a lot of trouble. I'm processing. I mean.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Please don't tell me that the same thing as in Barovia is going to happen here.
Oh no! I doubt that. I doubt that. But it's probably not going to be pretty.
We have to warn people.
Oh yeah, I did tell the Burgomaster, but he did also say that No, actually, I haven't told him yet. That's after the showing.
No. Did you after the show?
Yeah, I told.
Right.
I tried to take him aside and tell him, but no. We should probably tell the Burgomaster as soon as possible.
Absolutely. We oh my God.
I should probably also tell it to Kursk.
I'll tell. When do we leave?
As soon as possible.
I'm gonna have.
I also need to get my friend, get her too.
I have to tell. I'll have to tell the father in the church.
Oh yes, he should definitely know.
Hey! We can't be inciting panic.
No, especially not at the festival.
Especially not now. No.
Certainly not, but on the other hand, this is a very important fact that we need to share with the people in charge. If what you said is true, we need this to be known. We need Valaki to be able to prepare.
And they will. Everything will be told to the higher-ups.
Look, I'm not going to lie. You're leaving, you said.
Yep.
Soon.
Vasily seems in thought. Where are you headed?
Well, a few places, north, west, and southwest.
Far
Kind
away
of in
from
the
Valaki?
I mean, we're talking from if we just track back. If we send on Valaki, we're going north to check on some
if I
units.
come with you?
Oh no, you're welcome.
I'll be honest with you. I cannot keep this secret, though. I will have to inform a couple of my
Mhm.
close friends about this.
Oh.
I couldn't bear.
Yep,
You
you're free.
understand?
You're free to take. This is not a secret that should be kept.
No, I mean it's. I will only share this information with very close people of mine that I. Look, you understand. I don't
Hmm.
want. If this is true, I. Not saying anything could mean the death of them.
Hmm.
Yes.
I
Of
will
course.
not be specific. I'll just tell them that perhaps they should leave the Valaki for a bit.
And maybe possibly go west. I mean, just it depends where would the devil's armies be coming from? Well,
Right.
you'd probably be
Yes.
coming
Okay.
from the east.
I see your point. That is quite truthful.
Speaking of West, if I don't get the chance to talk to the Burgomaster Riga, please remember, ask him. We're gonna need something, a letter from him that's gonna allow us entry into CoS.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. How about this? It's not quite. It's not quite evening yet. We still got a couple of hours. How about after the festival, we all go our separate ways. We can all find our preparations and we meet at my house, and then we can discuss what we do from there on.
Yep.
Yes, that sounds good. You know, this soured me a lot.
Actually, Sherson, if you get the letter from the Burgomaster when we split up, I can go and warn the captain.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to meet with me anyway, so you
Okay.
have a reason to be there.
I know you probably don't want me to, and you might find it infantilizing, but I am worried about your meeting with him.
Yeah, I should probably be arrested for that.
So, are we not staying in Valaki?
Not for much longer, sweetie, no. We're going on another adventure, and you're coming with us.
But this place seems fun.
Yeah, so
We'll come back.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that Anna is constantly with us.
But she is also
basically,
a child.
the moment this conversation happened, you guys tried to sort of whisper, but the thing is, Anna's just staying there without any distraction or anything. She just sees you guys all huddling up, and this thing's here just like...
Oh. Oh, poor baby. I'm gonna look over to the Burgomaster because he seems busy in this moment.
Yeah, he is going to be quite busy until the event partakes.
Okay. The Burgomaster seems busy. I think it would be better if I spoke to him tomorrow about the letter, as well as the licenses. He did promise us those.
Yeah. So if tomorrow you go licenses and letter, then I'll talk to Kursk when I'm rested so that I have a much better ability to defend myself should I need it.
Hang on, please. One more question. Do you know
Yes.
when it will happen?
She said it wouldn't be today, and probably not tomorrow, but after that it's up in the air.
That's...
This is seriously soured the mood.
Yeah.
Look, I understand that. I understand that everyone is upset about this. I'm upset about this as well. I was really happy here because I felt safe here. But we still have 2 days until it ends. And the festival is still going. I want to dance. Might be a while until the next time we have a chance.
You know what? I think you're right. After all of this, Barovia, and the way here, we deserve this. We deserve to not worry about this for now.
Tonight, we have all of tomorrow and the day after that to worry about it.
Well, look at me being a worry mat. I suppose that, you lovely ladies are right, of course. Carpe diem. Use the day. We should, live frivolously as long as we can. These are problems we can face another day. Not today, however. Today is a festival. Today we do not worry. How does the Burgomaster say always? Everything will be well. So let's live by that motto today.
I wish there was wine, because then I could use a very nice phrase. Well, carpe diem. Let's seize the wine.
And so you keep celebrating. And you keep dancing and enjoying the evening. The four of you. Also with Anna, of course. And you're having a lovely time. I think this might be a good time to end the session, unless there's anything more.
I don't think we can do anything more.